about it with Lee. We can talk about anything, it's judgment-free. We gon' talk about it with Lee. You can tell your mom and them, it's just for them too. We gon' talk about it with Lee. Let's talk about it with Lee. Let's talk about it with Lee. We gon' talk about it with Lee. About anything, it's judgment-free. We gon' talk about it with Lee. You can tell your mom and them, it's just for them too. We gon' talk about it with Lee. Let's talk about it with Lee. Let's talk about it with Lee. We gon' talk about it with Lee. Your friend. We gon' talk about it with Lee. We can talk about anything, it's judgment-free. We gon' talk about it with Lee. You can tell your mom and them, it's just for them too. Hey, Otter, come on, talk with Lee. Come on and talk with Lee. Yeah, that fruit is in the den. We got Otter in the den. Everybody coming to den. I see y'all, but I need a comment so I know who in here. My sister. I got Tara Hampton, sis, Orion, nephew. What else we got? That's what get me going. I got Tara in the den. I got Orion in the den. Outta was first in the den. Here comes A Clark in the den. We got Jimmy Johnson in the den. Y'all ain't ready for me today because I'm daring all y'all. I'm a daredevil. You hear me? I always been a daredevil. I'm daring Joker. And I'm supposed to be looking right here, but I'm looking right there because I want to know who I'm looking at. And look, I need y'all to like, love, beat the phone the whole time, share, do all that, please, because that's what helps my page out. I need y'all to do those things, okay? Now, we're going to get started. Whoever late, best believe they're going to go replay it. And that's something else I want to tell y'all that I appreciate. A lot of people come to me and be like, I was at work, man, but I ain't get to catch you. When I got home, I listened to you. I got ready. When I was getting ready for work the next day, I was listening to it. And I believe them because they told me something I said. Now, I wouldn't believe you ain't know nothing. But I bet you I'm saying today, dare to keep kids off drugs. Who with it? Just say you with it. Hey, Denise Galloway. Look here, happy Monday, hey, to my friends in the den. And I'm going to say it again. Don't forget to like, share, love. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Denise. I look up for 1 second. I lost a lot. Look at my eyes. Let me tell y'all something. I hope you brought a friend. I hope you brought a friend to the den, yeah. Yeah. And let me tell you something. You can tell your mom and them it's just for them too. Don't talk about my Miss T. Don't talk about Miss T. Because I ain't going to stop my smile halfway. And I thought to myself, you know what? I saw myself in a video and I said, they can see that missing tooth. I said, look, like now, look, if I got to worry about shit like this, I can't come on. I can't worry about it. But look, went to the dentist. And this one is what I'm supposed to be telling y'all, but I'm going to tell you. Went to the dentist, then went to him. But I went to him again just so I could hear the same thing, because now I can do whatever he talking about, right? Because the Lord done blessed me. And I ain't talking about bless me like bless me. I still need a payment plan, but it's in the works, right? And so the man was telling me that I got to go to this dentist in Greensboro, how they got to put a screw up in there, and how it might take me 2.5 months or something to be able to. Then they got to put a crown on it, and I'm going to be looking like a pimp. The impression I get at the end of the day. Hey, Vic. But anyway, we can't worry about it. I know it ain't because we ain't taking care of our teeth. Something about them side tooths. Something about it. It could be the left or the right. Pay attention to that thing. I'm just trying to tell you, I did a reel on it. I ain't gonna even say trying to be funny, but it's something I noticed a lot of people got that missing tooth. They do. And you know why? Because they end up eating something one day and it hurt them so bad. And when they go to the dentist and the dentist say, you need a root canal, how am I gonna get a root canal? I ain't even got a roof. A roof costs the same thing, this little space. Look. The same thing that little space would cost me. So I was like, you know what? I'm renting right now. I definitely can't do that. How I'm gonna do that there? How you do that there? I said, how you do that there? But anyway, make a long story short, I didn't get it. And I smile so hard though, you know, and I try to calm down my smile, but I can't. See, it's a signature. This here is my signature. So I gotta do something. I'm gonna have to go through these 2 months. If y'all gonna come go with me. Oh yeah, I'm still smiling. If y'all will come go with me, I'm gonna do it. But y'all need to say I'm going with you. Let's see who we got. I said, thank you, Alda. Mine's missing. Facebook users don't know who you is, but I want you to, I wish people would post their pictures like I asked. So the whole world can start feeling better about something that they didn't have no control over. We had no money as kids. I'll be honest, I wasn't even a kid when I lost mine. I think I was like 23, but I still didn't have no money. You still beautiful. Thank you, love. Listen here. I hope you brought a friend. Continue to order your t-shirts and sending pics in and tagging me in. Please continue to do that because everybody is looking amazing. I'm not normally on what I normally be on because I'm cooking as well. Because y'all know it's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to the workers. Happy Labor Day to the people that don't want to work no more. Happy Labor Day to the people that got all the unemployment they can get and quit. Hey, can I tell y'all the truth? Who knows the meaning of Labor Day? I ain't gonna lie to you. Who knows the meaning of Labor Day? Happy Labor Day. Thank you. I'm going with you. We will go. We will go, sis. We will go, sis. Who knows the meaning of Labor Day? Well, I'm going to tell you the meaning of Labor Day. Labor Day is a public holiday. It's a celebration for hard workers. Because back in the day, they used to work so hard that they didn't get time and days off and different things like that. So that's how they came up with Labor Day, to sum it up, where everybody understands it. Who thought anybody even cared? Back in 1864, if I ain't mistaken, I might be wrong, somebody cared enough about their workers. We need them people to come back. Back 1864, somebody cared, and that's how Labor Day came up. Labor Day is for people that work to have a day off paid. Did y'all know that? Let me tell you that, don't be quitting your jobs thinking if you work in a group home or if you work in a jail or if you work places of 24-hour supervision, ain't no Labor Day. But compensation is there. All right? So, I want to tell everybody happy Labor Day. The people that were off today, get yourself together so you'll be ready for tomorrow because you still got to go. It's time to go. Who working? I don't know who working, but a lot of people ain't working. And so Labor Day ain't being celebrated like it usually be. I'll tell you that. They don't cook out with much going on. I wanted to cook out, but I'm having to cook in because I was going to have us a cookout in Lily in the Den. But it's pouring down rain outside, so we got to cook in. Hey, Christy. Hey, Victoria. So keep working hard and getting that OT and loving your paycheck. That's my thing. That's my thing. So Labor Day, basically what that law did was made it that if people work on holidays, they get paid double. Some people get paid triple. Depends on who you work for. All right? Anybody notice my t-shirt? Did anybody notice my t-shirt? Dare to keep kids off drugs. Can anybody else dare that with me? Dare to keep kids off drugs. Look at my t-shirt. That's what I got on. I'm daring to keep the kids off drugs. Now, before we get into that, because I am, attention. There is going to be a coat giveaway October the 30th at the Eden Rec. A coat giveaway for the kids. Okay, I see a lot of cold kids in the winter sitting out at the bus stops and stuff. I feel so sorry for them. I be wanting to pull over in my car or buy me a school bus, just put them all on so we can run the heat till their bus comes. Okay, I want to do that, the coat giveaway, October 30th. You can clean out your closet and bring some of your good coats, or you can donate and we go out and buy coats. But the bottom line is, if you want to participate, you can start to give donations to # Alicia Thompson. # Alicia Thompson, and we will get them coats just like we did them book bags. It's about to pop up there for you. There you go. And let me tell you something. A lot of us got good coats in our closet. I ain't saying just give money. Clean out your closet. It's about to be winter anyway. You might as well get rid of summer. Go ahead and find your winter, and let's get some coats out here to these kids. And you won't know what size? All sizes. Them kids bigger than us nowadays. Ain't no such thing as too big of a size. Happy Labor Day, my neighbor. I noticed your shirt. I'm daring to keep kids off drugs. Listen, this is about to be a topic, okay? This is about to be a real conversation. And don't forget I'm cooking too. So I'm going to get up and down, and I'm going to go all around. I'm going to do what I need to be doing. Hey, my neighbor. Hi, Alicia. I'm missing. I like the t-shirt. Can you let me know later the price for those? God bless your program. Thank you, my neighbor. That's my neighbor right there, y'all. All right, so I will do that, neighbor. Let's go on with what we're doing. Who remembers the DARE program? Who was your teacher in the DARE program? Mr. Stewart was my teacher. I know who my teacher was. He had a son named Robbie. Love Robbie Stewart. Y'all remember who y'all DARE teacher was? Y'all remember what y'all talked about in DARE program? In the DARE. I dare you parents to keep your kids off drugs. We got more kids on drugs than we do adults. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Check that out. We got more kids on drugs than adults. The world has changed. And the sad thing about it is, parents doing drugs with their kids. Smoking weed, crack, shooting up heroin, whole nine. Everybody just think everything is okay these days. And then we wonder why we ain't getting nowhere, we ain't got nowhere to live. The parents is doing drugs with the kids. And when I say kids, I ain't talking about your gray-haired child that's 21 or over. I'm not. I'm talking about 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shooting up meth. And I've been watching little videos where these little girls, 14 years old, already on meth. 12 years old, already on meth. Where are we going wrong at? Did y'all see on the news where baby wipes got cocaine in it? Did y'all see in the news where baby wipes, okay, the wipes we wipe our baby's tails with got cocaine in it? You know what that do to the child? And you know what's so sad about it? When you talking about killing somebody or going naked or getting naked, you can get 100,000 views. When you talk about destroying your life, you could get 1 million views. When we talk about doing something to save our community and our kids, it don't hurt my feelings because I'm good. I know all the kids. They ain't worried about them robbing me. I'm talking about other people. I'm telling y'all what they're telling me. You see what I'm saying? These kids out here need help to stay off drugs because when they go home, drugs all over the table. Before they can even walk in the door, they smell the weed down the stairs. The DARE program. What happened to the DARE program is what I want to know. Who took it away? Because soon as the DARE program went away, crack cocaine took over the street. Soon as it went away, all of a sudden we had plenty of drug dealers, crackheads walking all around looking like zombies. But see, now we ain't got crackheads walking around. You know, you used to know who smoked crack. It's crackheads drive BMWs and Lamborghinis now. You don't know who smoked crack, no nothing. Doctors, counselors, psychiatrists, all them sniffing cocaine, and now they got this fentanyl out there. Now they got the fentanyl. Don't you know the fentanyl? I did say baby wipes. Yes, Jimmy, I did say baby wipes. It's on the news. You can look up yourself. I'm not making it up. And I don't care too much about the news, but I'm going to have to watch it a little bit because we don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. I smell my food. I know that's going on. Fentanyl. So many. In Rockingham County, overdose. You can eat dinner with me. And see, I ain't even into all that. I'll be honest, but I'm gonna do better. I ain't, but y'all hold on with me because I'm doing a lot. All right, fentanyl. I'm back to fentanyl. Can somebody please explain to me what fentanyl is? We have had 30 or more overdoses in the last month and a half in Rockingham County from fentanyl. Fentanyl. And I don't know what that is, but the impression I get, you take the fentanyl and you fit it into some cocaine, or you fit it into some marijuana, or you fit it into whatever else it is that they're taking. And it's scary. And so different kids, and when I say kids, I'm talking about, 26 or less. That's a kid to me. I'm a grown woman. My daughter about to be 28 in October. That's a kid to me. So make a long story short, they are dying. And what I don't understand is why would you know that people are dying from it and you still do it? I just don't get that part. If you know that you had a friend or two to die from something, why would you feel like it won't happen to you? Meaning your kid. I'm talking to your kid right now. And I'm looking for you to talk to your kid right now. But you know what? I want to bring my daughter in because I want to ask her some questions. Sugar, can you come in and talk with me right quick? Because I want to get from a young person's point of view. You got whatever we got going on over there. Say something. Yes, baby wipes, Benson. Look it up, please, while we're on here so you will know I am not telling lies. Cocaine in the baby wipes. Imagine how the baby are feeling with them wipes. And if they know that, then why we ain't heard who was arrested for it? If they know this fentanyl is killing our kids in the community, why we ain't hearing about nobody being arrested for it? It ain't but so big. The community is this small. It ain't hard to find out where it's coming from. But you know what I'm finding out and what I'm pretty much figuring, and I probably shouldn't say it. It's coming from the top. And what's the top? I don't know what the top is, but it ain't coming from the bottom, because if the bottom was the one doing it, it'd have been finished. It's killing us. It's a strong drug that's found in heroin. Okay. And they putting it now in cocaine and marijuana and everything that they are selling. That's right. It's supposed to be for severe pain, cancer pain, is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine. Wow. And morphine is serious. I done seen some mugs whole jaws get locked over morphine. Got this off Google. Thank you, Malcolm. That is so deep. I need comments of people that is hearing about these kids passing away in the community and stuff over this fentanyl, so people that are going through it with their kids can figure out what to do. I just had one of my neighbor's kids overdose fentanyl. So that's why I'm bringing this up. We got the dare to keep our kids off drugs, but how can we keep our kids off drugs when the parents doing it with them? It's what I'm asking. How is that possible? Okay. So my daughter asked me, I'm just going to put it to you another thing like this. Black families, I got to tell the black families, I'm sorry, D, I put you in that chair. The black families don't want nobody to know that their family member on drugs or something like that. And what they don't know, everybody already know it. It be you find out late. Everybody always know. And they don't want to get black kids no help. They don't want to get the black brothers, sisters, mama, nobody no help. Until when? Until it's too late. Okay? And then when I'm finding out about the white families don't want to believe it. So we don't want nobody to know as blacks, and they don't want to believe it as white. We better start knowing that that's what it is, and we need to fix it. Because I had a whole lot of my white friends too, and their kids overdosing. Okay? Now, let's get down to this. There is a difference between an adult, a teenager, and a child. All right, and let me break down what I think, then you break down what you think. I feel like that a child, you got to embed all you can embed in them. Pump it up, right?
Right.
By the time they turn a teenager, life changes, right?
Right.
What people say to you, what people do to you, what you hear and what you see changes, right?
Right.
Well, you think you're halfway grown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your question for a parent that's, I remember you saying something to me like, well, what if, your child did want to smoke weed? Please say what you were saying.
All right, so my question was, as a teenager, if your child comes to you and say they want to do drugs, what would you say?
I would say, where do you want to do those at?
But they're going to do drugs anyway. They're going to do drugs whether they do it in your house or they're going to do drugs whether or not they do it with their friends. So if your child is coming to you and being open about the situation, like that's a serious conversation that y'all need to have.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the time that you need to incorporate the consequences behind certain drugs.
Well, my answer would be, if that's what they want to do, I'll say, look, right now is not the time. You need to get through school. You need to be able to have your own place, because if that's what you want to do, you need to do that in your own place. And see, what I'm seeing in this day and time is parents starting to let the kids do whatever they want to do because they don't want them to leave. Oh, I love my baby and all this and that. Your baby need to love themselves. I do not know why that's doing it, but I'm going to tell you what. Your baby, hold on. Your baby need to love themselves. So let me tell you something. This is what I'm seeing that's happening. Your child comes to you one day and say, I smoke weed. You smoke weed. So I'm going to smoke it in the house because you smoke it in the house. Now, one thing about parents where we're going wrong at is where everybody, a lot of people going wrong, they just freely sit there and do things in front of their kids. When we was growing up, that didn't happen. So pretty much what we got to do in order to dare to keep our kids off drugs and stop doing drugs in front of our kids is a time and place for everything. Like when I used to go chill with my friends, have me a little drink or two, play cards and carry on, I would take my daughter to my grandma's or my mama's house.
Facts.
What would I tell you, D?
adult time. You don't need to be around.
You gotta get your stuff together, cause I'm gonna take you grandma's house. Yeah. I'm taking you somewhere else, cause what I do on my personal fun time is none of my daughter's business. And it wasn't a secret. You know, people say, well, I ain't hiding enough for my kids. I'm letting my kids know. If you let your kids know, then this how you let your kids know. You let them know what it's gonna do to them. Let's break that down, D.
Well, you need to be checking on that corn before it burns.
Oh, let me check on my corn. Look at God.
Yeah, and we need to start the steak.
Oh, and we need to start on steak. All right, well, I need to come again, God. Oh, that corn ain't gonna burn. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Look at that corn. Y'all see that thing? I want this. It's that ribeye steak. I don't want to see. I'll put my whole thing in mine. I got Mabel Dillon's on my feet. I want y'all to know that. Ain't no good fried chicken or no liver steak without Mabel Dillon's fried chicken. Let's look at that thing. I don't want to listen out, but that's just break in and you better use it. Who ain't enjoying this rainy Labor Day? 'Cause I've been working hard. We've been working in the den for real. I told you, but look, we wound up and took out in the den. Oh, God, just us, we don't want to be over there working at. Who's doing that? Got my tone, got my spoon, Y'all can't hear me? Y'all couldn't hear me over there in the kitchen. Y'all can hear me now? You got too much going on. I can't hear you. You can't hear me now? Y'all hear me now? You're back. Hey, Val. I didn't know you were here, sis. Well, you know what's sad about that is I went in here on a certain way so I could do what I wanted and needed to do. So guess what I'm gonna do? Hey, Shirley. Can't hear you, sis. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take this off of I didn't even know you was talking. You crazy, Jess. I guess I won't talking. I'm gonna take this off of what is this? StreamYard. And just go live off of my regular phone because I gotta fix it's Labor Day, it's a holiday, I gotta fix my food. Well, I can't do it. Cut the stove off. I'll finish cooking when I get done. That's all we can do. Cut the stove off, D. All right. So listen. We gotta sit down and describe what each drug is and be honest to our kids. Because when I tell you that they got more drug dealing going on in the schools, your kids can get just as much drugs in school than they can on the streets. I don't know if you know it or not. We got little dealers in the hallway. And so, to make a long story short, we have got to catch on to this and do what we need to do to help our kids not end up on these drugs and have them walking around looking like Chris Tucker on Friday in the coop. Okay? I'm just telling you. You got pain pills that everybody is getting addicted to. Them kids taking the pain pills. You got lean, something I never heard about. Is that like a liquid? It is a liquid, like a cough medicine. Lean. They lean back. And that's how they be looking, walking down the road, walking sideways. Now, that lean had people getting naked, didn't it? Well, I'm just making up stuff, but that lean sound like it's real serious. You got the marijuana that they say good for pain. And now, if you got a kid that has a diagnosis of like a cancer, brain tumor, something like that, and they tell you that, that might help with their pain, understandable. I'm talking about your kids that's sitting around your house getting high all day. Ain't going to school because they got high. And if you start letting them get high in your house at a young age, ain't nobody gonna go to school that hang with them. You're gonna have a whole gang of kids hanging at your house getting high, playing PlayStation, eating up all your food, running up your light bill, and disrespecting you. Because a respect level end up getting lost when you let your kids do what they want to do with your house. Because we're daring to keep off drugs. How they going to do the homework and they can't concentrate? I was going to do my homework before I got high. I was going to study for a test too before I got high. Did you hear what I'm saying to you? I'm 16 in the 4th grade, and I know why. Yeah, 'cause I got high. Me and mama got high. You know we got high. So when you come knock on the door and say your kid didn't come to school, mama look crazy too in these days. My mama, could never go to her and tell her I wanted in school. My mama would have beat me back to the school, do them 8 hours overnight, and be back in the morning for 8. Embarrassed. I'm telling y'all, man, we got cocaine. Cocaine has people walking around with their lips twisted, having them feel like they can't get high enough. We got crack, because there's a difference between cocaine and crack. That's what I'm telling you got to explain to your kids. Cocaine, they sniff, and crack, they smoke on a can or in a pipe or whatever. You got to be specific of what the drugs are. Then you got meth. That's what them young kids is on right now. Meth, phenamine, and marijuana, and heroin. Then you got heroin. That's what they shoot up in them. So you got to start paying attention to different marks and stuff like that. And if they like to wear hoodies and pajama pants and jogging pants. I'm realizing. You know why they like to wear hoodies? Because they don't want anybody to see the marks on their arms in the summertime. Mugs walk around with hoodies on, with the hood on their head. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Bottom line is, it's a new day in time. And if we don't figure it out, and I ain't saying grown people don't do what you want to do, but y'all got to explain to these kids the side effects, the long-term effects, the consequences that come behind doing drugs, not being able to control yourself when it comes to doing the drug. You got to explain to your kids about peer pressure. If you don't want to do something just because they doing it, don't mean you got to do it. That's them. I had friends growing up that did drugs. I didn't do it. That's y'all. That's what you want to do. Especially these serious drugs. And don't be a follower. Please tell your kids, teach them about peer pressure, not to be a follower. If you have to walk alone, that's okay too. Some people do better walking alone. You want to know why? Because some people walk fast and some people walk slow. So if you walk your pace, you're going to get there. You're going to look good, feel good. You're going to be out of breath, no nothing. Do you hear what I'm saying, G? It's important. I promise you will make it there. Walk your own pace. And these kids will peer pressure you to the point where they will bully you and make you do something. I saw this woman on the news and her daughter didn't want to go back to school because of the bullying. And the child hung herself because she asked her mama to change her school to another school because she couldn't take it no more. And guess what? Her mama said, you just got to give me a couple more weeks and then I'm going to change it. She went right in the bathroom and hung herself. I just saw that video yesterday. Because we don't know what the kids are going through, but we got to pay attention is what I'm saying. You know, and we got some friends. Our kids got some friends that ain't good for them. And then they be like, oh, they've been friends all their life. Don't mean they good for them. Just because their parents rich and got this mansion and this 3-story house and all that, don't mean that's good for your child. You got to look at the difference in how people start acting and behaving around one another. I'm just saying. And then, you know, they used to say, well, they know right from wrong. I don't know about that now. I don't know. People know right from wrong now. You want to know why? Because the kids see their parents. The kids see their parents do things that are not right. After you see that so much, why would you think it's wrong if that's what my mama do? Why would I think that's wrong if that's what my daddy do? You see what I'm saying? So we can't use that they know right from wrong no more. We can't use that piece because that's not true. And if you can't find no friends with no morals, then you better off without none. If you got a friend, tell your kids, if you got a friend that decide not to be your friend because you didn't want to do something that they knew was wrong, even without morals, that ain't your friend. And then they got Uber. You know, back in the day, we used to get stuck in places where people would be somewhere doing something, you feel uncomfortable, you go sit in the bathroom, you ain't have no cell phone, you ain't have no Uber, and you didn't have no car. But nowadays, you can text the Uber, you can Google a Uber, and they'll be right outside. You can run and jump right in the Uber. You ain't got to tell nobody you leaving or nothing. Leave from there. Let your kids know. You might be afraid to call me, worried about what I'm going to say or do. But I promise you, if you call me to come get you out of a bad situation, it's all good. You have to let them know that. Because a lot of parents, they just carry on to the point where the kids be scared to even come to them about anything. Well, I don't want to call. I ain't want to call you. I was worried. Please let them know. It's a difference in me teaching you and me caring about where you at and what you're doing. It's a major difference. I'm telling you now. Let me see. What else I got? Ooh, something smells so good in there. What is that smell? Woo, that steak smells so good. So true. You go, Lily. Love you, sweet. Love you, Cindy. You got that right. Thank you, Jonda. And don't mean they've been friends. All along, it could have been a whole enemy. You'll be surprised people sitting around trying to make you seek insane because they are already there. Pay attention to the signs. There are signs with friends and family. They wasn't your friend. That's true. I'm going to be honest with you. Now you got to fight peer pressure from family and friends. It ain't just a friends. Family pressure you too. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's real sincere to my heart as far as the respect level of these kids nowadays. These kids getting into trouble, right? All right, they done got arrested. They got to go to court. The parents are paying the lawyer fees. They are paying to bail them out of jail, and they are paying to continue to feed them, to continue to do what they was already doing. While y'all wasting all this money on these kids that is not changing their behavior, that's why they don't change it. Because you're going to always be there to do whatever until the judge say 50 years. And then your child turn around and look at you and you be like, well, I know that's right. I love you, baby. Baby, I love you. You doing all that crying because you crying because I did everything I could to save you. But what they doing to save themselves? I know parents have lost their property. A house they worked hard for, almost paid all, putting it up for their kid. Now I can see if it's a good kid that don't never get in no trouble, just so happen to get hooked up in something that they really didn't do. We're going to pay for that. We're going to help y'all. But what about these kids that are out there not only doing drugs, selling drugs, robbing people, murdering people, and the parents worried about paying the lawyer fees instead of paying their bills? They not going to ever learn, shows that they don't care about their kids. That's not love, just a crutch for them repeating the cycle. That's exactly what that is. But they see it as love. It's called tough love. Yes, I like tough love. I'm not going to go broke over the decisions that you make. Even with my own child, I'd let her know. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you doing, that's you. And it got to be like that, because if I go let her play in my life, then I'll be living her life and not mine. But luckily, I raised her old school, back when grandma told you to take out the trash or mop the floor or do this and that. You went ahead and did it. Nowadays, what grandma asks you to do or mama asks you to do or daddy tell you to do, it still ain't done 3 weeks later. But you just bought them a brand new car, the hottest new pair of Jordans, the iPhone 35 that ain't even out yet. I mean, I just don't get that. But I dare you to keep our kids off drugs. That's how we keep our kids off drugs, taking them back to the old school. I'm a stay old school. Everything I do is old school. Even I want to go back to wearing stockings and slips. That's how old school we need to be. In church, you see all them little dents in people's booties, little panty lines, and that ain't how church's supposed to be. The Bible speaks for the rod, for the kid. That's exactly what it says, Cindy. My mom told me if I ended up in jail, I was going to stay there, and I believed her. That was enough to keep me from doing anything to see the police after this speed. You didn't get up with a speed ticket, Jimmy. Your mama won't play it. You hear me? She won't play it, and she meant that. And my mama is like that, too. My mama straight up tell you, you go to jail, I'm not coming to get you. She wouldn't come get me from being suspended from school. Now, my daddy told me that I get one pass to get out. I get one pass with daddy, mama never. I'm going to tell you that now. When you show and give tough love, that think you're wrong, but it is not. When we give tough love as parents, I have got to let you know that now, we be more worried about our kids running away from home, not loving us no more, all this and that. We can't worry about if they upset with us. We got to love them because we have to direct their path until they're capable of directing their own. My grandma said, don't even call her. Oh, yeah, grandma ain't coming. Parents be more worried about kids, hating them, going down the street talking, well, my mama ain't never cared about me. Why your mama ain't care about you? Because she didn't pay your lawyer fees. Why your mama didn't care about you? Because you and your homeboys couldn't hang around her house smoking drugs and getting girls pregnant. Is that why you feel like your mama didn't care about you? Why you writing letters from the jail cell? I'm going to tell you something come to my mind. Sister Act. No. First, lean on me. When what's his name, Joe Clark, went up and asked her boy, you smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Jump. He said, I don't want to jump. See, don't nobody want to jump when it's time to jump. But the parents better start jumping before the kids. That's all I can tell you. Tell me what this is. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. What's that off of? What movie is that off of? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, tell what that's off of. Because this Labor Day weekend, I'm working. Us parents got to start working today. Huh? What movie is off of? Tell me what movie this off of. Sister Act 2. Thank you, Jimmy. You're correct. You're the winner. You got something for that. Get the locks off the chain. Get the chains off the doors. Get the chains off the door. Fire marshal here. Sister Act, thank you, Broadneck. What is that? When Joe Clark was trying to protect the good kids from the bad kids, and then when the parents got these bad kids, they still see them as good kids. You can't mix the good and the bad. It takes one spoiled apple to spoil the bunch. Who's saying that? Rotten to the core. I tell you, Fair East Side. Fair East Side, that's right. By the side we'll stay, yeah, and always praise thy name. That was the biggest drug school a movie ever been invented off of. Talk to mine and Lily's kids, they both would tell you our way of parenting. Straight up Joe Clark. Straight up HNIC. You hear me? Straight up real lady. How about that for the women? I'm telling y'all, man, this is so serious. This is so deep. This is not a conversation that will go away because the drugs are just now coming real fast, real good, real strong, and really killing in our neighborhood. So if we can't come together and dare to keep our kids off drugs, I don't care what you do as a grown-up, but you need to start doing something different when it comes to them kids because they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. So whole lot of people back in the day when they was smoking drugs. My uncles and stuff weren't around my grandma's house smoking no drugs. I ain't never seen nobody around my grandma's house smoking drugs, drinking liquor, no nothing. We might have had a liquor house next door, or we might have had a liquor house up the street. We might have had a couple of drug dealers down the road, but not at the house. And to be honest, it's all about in what you instill in your child. Let's go back to even if your mama, I know a whole lot of parents, and excuse how I might say this, that smoke crack and they might have lost the kids and stuff like that. That kid still loved them more than parents that didn't even smoke. You see what I'm saying? You know why they loved them? Because they wanted that. They wanted that. So y'all still got a chance. Even if you're smoking with your kid, you can always fix that. Be careful who you let your kids spend the night with because all homes don't have house rules. Some kids are exposed to everything at home. And that's right. When my daughter used to come to me and ask me, could she go stay the night this and that place? No, but they can come over here. I used to have 30, 40 kids in my house. They can come over here. You want to know why? Because they ain't got no morals over there. One thing they're going to learn here is some morals, right from wrong, and they still going to have fun. Believe it or not, the kids want that structure. They want it. They love it. And that sounds weird, but they don't want it from the person they see doing the wrong thing. And that's what pushed them out. What's that Tupac? Feel good putting money in my mama's mailbox. I mean, he is in the street, and I love Tupac. I mean, he would have been one out of took him. I ain't even lying. We didn't sugarcoat nothing, and they both turned out respectful adults. I know my culture loves this league, and I love me some Destiny. Let me tell you something, Cindy. We did good with raising our kids, and we did it together. And see, this community here we got nowadays, if you can't even speak to people without them misunderstanding or not understanding where you coming from. You be like, how you doing? Like, what the F you say? You want to know why? Because they messed up. Don't nobody want to work. All they doing is sitting at home, cussing them kids out when they come in from school. Now the school back. The parents are pushing those kids. Not all parents. Don't get me wrong now. It's a bunch of us good parents. I'm talking about the ones we got to dare. We got to dare them to change their way of living. because we losing our kids to fentanyl, cocaine, crack. Lean on Me. I see why Lean on Me was made. I thought that movie was kind of harsh, back in the day. I did, just like Color Purple, same thing. Sexual education, we'll get on that later. Because that's another thing. And emotions. These kids going through so many different emotions, ADHD, anxiety, depression, suicidal. All these things are going on because they don't know how to handle it. Why? Because they don't have nobody talking to them. They don't have nobody explaining to them what's going on in life. And then when you go home, if you ain't got nothing to do but smoke a blunt, a table full of blunts, that ain't explaining to you, teaching you how to go about your emotions. And then you talk to one of your friends don't know what to tell you to do. Parents, listen now. We got to stay off that cell phone a certain time of the day and sit down and see what our kids are talking about. And I'm only telling you that because I used to have a job that kept me always. I could pull up in the driveway, my daughter come out, she want to show me love, and I'm like, I'll talk to you in a minute, hold on, I want a phone. And her mind, she like, what, you always on the phone? Imagine if she was trying to tell me that she was about to go shoot up heroin, or that her friends was trying to provoke her to sniff cocaine. And all I got to say is, hang up the phone before you get home. And when you get home, expect them not to have their phones out as well. Let's sit down and let's have dinner and let's talk about how your day went. Let's talk about any of your friends and how their days went. If you feel like we can do something to help them, tell it. The kids can come here. Yeah, they can come here. I'm late. Sorry, forgot an hour behind you guys. Hey, love your niece. What you doing there, my yellow girl? You can't go to a parent if you see their kid doing something wrong anymore. Hey, and I'm telling you right now, you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Go tell somebody's mama what their child doing. Because their child going to call you a lie, cuss you out, and every B, MF, and A-holes that can come out their mouth, anything they can specifically pronounced, they're going to call you that in front of their mama, to the mamas that you can't go to, because a mama like me, you can come to. And I'll be like, okay, hold on, let me go get them. You are so right. We work together to raise our kids. Let me tell you, parents don't want the principals calling them, trying to tell them what's going on, because their kids come home with another story. And mamas and daddies don't even want to communicate to make things right with their kids. So when you got a mama that teach a child a totally different way than the daddy, the child gonna want to go more with 9 times out of 10. I ain't saying every time. The child gonna want to go more with where they can do what they want to do, not what's best for them, what they want to do. And you know what? Let them do it, because they're going to come back to what's right. I promise you that. They're going to come back to what's right. So all you can do is put it in God's hands and believe the Lord going to take care of it. Now, if you got a child, I want to tell y'all now, they've been doing good in school, they in sports and everything, next thing you know, they end up on drugs, guess what you need to do? Get them some help. If they don't want the help, guess what you do? Get them some help. Because they really don't have a choice. Because they get so strung out there, you need to place them somewhere where they can get rehabilitation and the help and the assistance and the counseling and the strengthening that they need. We need to stop waiting until our kids are overdosed and passing on, and then we want to start up all these, I can't think, GoFundMe's and what you call that? What they do? Scholarships. I ain't mean GoFundMe. You need to GoFundMe to pay for something. But we want to stand up for things after it happened. Let's stand up for it before it happened. Some people do not take time to talk to kids. I do, but we'll talk to the older person when they do something wrong. Right. No, I'm talking to the kids, and I love the kids. Lily love the kids, and the kids know I love them. And that's why I know I need to come and talk to the parents because the kids have been coming to talk to me. And I can't say who, what, why, where, and when, but I'm going to get the best advice I can. And I'm here because I got plenty of Rockingham County that's on Lily in the Den. And y'all need to replay, like, share, and love. Give some comments, give some advice of what we as a whole can do. First thing you can do is smoke your weed in your car or something parked up the road in an abandoned field or building. And don't have them smelling like that going to school. Or wait until you leave to go back and steal your weed and smoke it with their friends at 7, 8, 9 years old. Or leaving your alcohol out where they can take it, getting drunk, and then just having to pick up your gun and go to school and shoot 3, 4 people. These are the things that is happening. The parents are just straight up comfortable. Then you got it smelling good in there. Talk for me right quick while I go look in the kitchen. Tell me what you think about what's going on right now.
So you might want to check the corn and the steak that I just put in there. I just flipped it though. Hey y'all. So look, check this out. Me and Mama came up with this new idea. We're going to play a sound for you guys, and y'all gonna have to try to figure out what the sound is. We'll give y'all some hints, but y'all gotta figure out what the sound is, and you either win a free hat, a shirt, or you gonna get some money. But we'll do it. We're gonna post it next Monday, and we're gonna have the hints and everything ready. So we'll play it during her announcements, and then we'll play it at the very end of the show.
Hey, are we gonna give them a test?
Yeah, we can get y'all a little test. All right. Ma, you ready?
Yeah.
I hope y'all can hear this.
I sure hate y'all for this serious thing I got to eat. I will take a picture of my plate because I was going, man.
All right, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Play it one more time, big. Turn it up.
Minimize the laugh.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta figure out what that is. Nah, it ain't no old door.
Ain't no old door, but that's a good one. It ain't no old door.
So we'll post the hints next Monday, and then you guys can use the hints and start guessing. Nope, it ain't a gate. Hey, Cindy.
That's what that is. No, it ain't a gate.
Nope.
But I'm gonna tell you what. Look, this cash prize can end up getting like really big.
Depending on how long that sound goes.
Right. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you, man. But I'm gonna tell you what. You got to play. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna how we gonna set this up, D?
So we're going
blackjack table. Spin the wheel.
So we're gonna put the sound side by side with the hint. Y'all can just the sound.
Will not scale. Look, so how we gonna post it though is what I'm asking. It's gonna be on Lily in the Den on his own little thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be both. We'll post it on Lily in the Den and
Okay, so we're gonna post it on Lily in the Den and Alicia Thompson, and y'all go and try and see who the winner. Now, the longer it goes, the bigger the prize. Okay, and the only reason y'all gonna know the truth about it is because whatever the sound is, it's recorded. Like Visualize. Explain how you want to explain how we doing it to where it's fair, so they'll know there was a sound.
So basically, you are recording what the actual sound is, so you can see the proof.
What's that part, Dave?
You will see exactly what it is because we recorded it while we're making.
Yeah, you'll see the proof of it. Okay, so y'all have got to get deep down in this. Keep listening to it all through the night, all through the morning. It working your iPods and everything. Just so much fun. Just try to play a couple of games and have some winners. Y'all enjoy your dinner. We will enjoy our dinner. Thank you so much. Let me tell you what we're eating. We're eating ribeye steak. We're eating barbecue chicken. We're eating baked beans. We're eating pasta salad. We got some slaw, and I'm missing one more thing. Corn on the cob. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna spread with the parquet. What is that doing? Oh, and then we got Hawaiian rolls with garlic butter over top of it. But that's okay, because I'm going to do a little something. Balloons on a bike wheel. That ain't it, Scaz. Orion said, yeah, Sammy trying his best. But I hope you be the winner, brother. Orion said it's a soundboard. What's up, Foot? Y'all getting ready to be asleep. You got that right? Look, and I got some watermelon. And some sweet tea from Mayflower. An old head boy. You crazy up right. Look, y'all definitely got to go and play this game. You'll be surprised what you'll win is all I can say. Let's start playing. Uh-oh. That's hope you ain't drop a steak. Well, put some butter on it. She burned herself, y'all. I'd rather be a baby burn than butter. Than my steak, because I want them. Des, bring the steaks in here right quick. Yeah, I just want to show them so everybody think I ain't playing. That's funny. What's up, kid? We getting ready to come eat. Come on, eat, Scam. You know you come eat. I come eat every time you cook, every time. Let me show you something. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, y'all see the steam? Yeah, they see it. They see it. Look how juicy that is.
There you go. Go back up.
Go back up. There you go. Look at that. Smokey the Bear. All right.
My kid said I need to hear the sound again.
Okay, let's hear the sound one more time. You go to sleep, think about it. Looks good. How the pasta turn out? I'll find out and tell you. I couldn't go to the kitchen. What about the shirt you got on? You like this shirt I got on, Miss Wanda? You can have one of these.
All right, here goes the sound again.
Y'all see that? Y'all hear that?
All right, one more time.
One more time. Yes, I got you, Miss Wanda. What side? Don't put no butter on that burn. It makes it burn fast. What should I put, sis? Old swing set.
Nah.
That's a good one, Miss Ida. Old swing set, that's a good one. But y'all want to go and comment on the other link we put up for it.
Wait for the hint. Might.
Oh, we will put up hint as well. I can't wait. My hand itches. And I tell you what we gonna do. Spin wheel. Hey, Rose. It ain't no spin wheel favorite. It ain't no spin wheel my favorite. Oh, that's a good one because I don't know. Oh, it's a good one. Vaseline. I know that's right.
Nah, it's not an old bed.
It ain't no old bed. What's the hit? The hit is
next week.
You will find it when I post it on Monday. I may post it the weekend, D. Hey, I may post it earlier than suspected, and I want y'all to go in on guesses. Because the more you guess, the more happy you will be. Because I love the fact that y'all even going to participate in this thing. It's just fun to me. Let's just dab to keep ourselves happy and to keep our kids off drugs. And it's time to go. Squeaky door, Jimmy. Nope, it's a good idea though. Y'all gotta go in. Old screen door, you gotta go in. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent, one from another. I'm excited too. Thank you all for coming in. Share, love, like, and replay in Jesus' name. Let's say, amen. That'll keep our kids off drugs. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Amen.